Deathgasm. Hell of a name if I ever heard one. So this one has showed at every festival on the planet. If you've attended a film festival this year, you've probably seen Deathgasm. Between October 2nd and October 31st, Deathgasm will be out. So we're going to talk about it.
So this one comes out of New Zealand. They give us some cool shit from time to time. Executive producer Ant Timpson was on this one, and he did a little film that you may have also heard us talk about called Turbo Kid.
What? How?
He's the executive producer for both.
No shit.
Shit you not, sir.
This is one of the most entertaining films I've watched in a very, very long time. Rarely do I laugh out loud, and cackle and kick my little feet underneath me whenever I'm doing my thing.
Got you little baby belly laugh going.
If I could sum the movie up in one word, it would be perfect.
It's subtle comedy. It's not like ramming jokes down your throat.
All of it's ridiculous, but yeah, the jokes are very subtle.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you've ever been a fan or know anybody who is a fan of 80s metal, 80s culture like D&D, all that kind of stuff, then this movie is definitely for you.
Basically, you have a high school kid, I guess, has to move in with his aunt and uncle who are super religious. So this kid transfers to this town where he obviously has no friends. He has nothing in common with anyone that's around him. But he links up with a guy at a local record shop and decide they're going to form a band.
Which they decide to bust out the classic face paint as you would as a death metal band of some sort, I guess.
If you could personify and make real every Iron Maiden album cover you've ever seen, a person on a mountain, yeah, with Viking gear, and a sword and shit,
battle axes and shit.
It's done beautifully. The rock that they play summons this ancient evil spirit or whatever, and they have to find out how to stop that from happening. It's just a damn good time.
It really is. It's a fun ride from start to finish. It never really kind of lets up on you, really. I mean, it's in a good way.
It's funny all the time. And perhaps the only 10-minute battle scene that I've ever seen with a dildo and a set of anal beads. These big slow-mo just thwops with the big...
Just a big dildo just whacking faces.
It's so very, very funny, in case you haven't noticed already. It reminded me a lot of the Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny movie. Because it just has that rock, metal undertones really behind all of it. Except in this one, you've got demons and blood spouting everywhere and axe murders and dual chainsaw wielding acrobatics and shit like that. It's insane. But the acting is great. The cast, it's all a relatively young cast, and they're all from New Zealand, I assume.
They do a great job of their role because, hell, I just believe they were the character that they were.
Yeah.
His buddy who's the rogue metalhead in town.
Yep.
I totally believe that. That's
Absolutely.
What he is. Not even questioning.
Yep. So the director is pretty much anything that's been filmed in New Zealand.
Jason Howden, The Hobbit, The Avengers, The Desolation of Smog,
The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby, The Wolverine, what?
Yeah, Man of Steel, Prometheus, The Avengers. So he's been around, right?
Yeah, he's been doing some shit.
And that level of polish shows doesn't feel or look like a low-budget film in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely does not.
No, I think he is green in the director's chair.
Possibly.
I think this might be his directorial debut.
Sure.
But yeah, you pick shit up when you're on sets with some of the biggest names in the business.
Yeah, you definitely pick up a few tricks here and there, and then having a solid production team behind them as well.
Yeah. In case you haven't noticed, we're pretty high on Deathgasm.
It's pretty awesome. And stick around after the credits. There's a fun little extra scene after the credits are finished rolling. That's just a nice little touch for no reason.
So go check it out.
Please do.
It's Deathgasm.